Kirk, there was a clip of you looking fired up on the sideline after the interception. You care to share what was going through your head at that moment?
Yeah, no, just passion and intensity is kind of the way I play the position, and that'll always happen from time to time after a series as I'm kind of processing it myself a little bit.
Obviously, Aaron Rodgers gets hurt and he's out for the season with a torn Achilles. They announced, and you know him well. How does that strike you, friend to friend, competitor to competitor, whatever it is, when you hear that news?
It's just tough news. We know the realities of playing this position. Every time you step out there, you're always one play away from things changing. You know that. And so I guess it's just a reminder, but I don't know that we need the reminder because we know it. The NFL really stands for not for long. And you have to fight and work and grind to make sure you're still out there. And even coming back from this injury, he's going to fight and work to make sure he's back next year. And so that's the case for all of us, and it's an unfortunate deal. I expect to see him back in a Jet uniform next year, playing at a high level, but it's a tough deal.
Were you watching and did it strike you like, oh
yeah.
my?
Yeah, I watched the play. I watched him kind of flick the ball, and I thought, that I don't know what that was. And then when he got up limping, I said to my wife, I think he's hurt. And then he went back down, and I saw the clip, and I was like, yeah, he's not doing that if it's just any old. And then when he was carried off, I thought, this isn't good. And, looking back, when he flicked that ball, I think he was basically saying, that's my season right there. Tough deal.
Kirk, when you're just after the game, you had a look on your face on the sideline. Can you just take us through what you were thinking right there, and just how do you bounce back after a loss like that?
Yeah, I'm just competitive at the end of the day. I hate losing. I always want to be, on that winning stage and celebrating with my teammates. And of course, we was trying to win the first game of the season. That's not the way we wanted to come out and start the season. So just a little disappointment in the way the game ended, the opportunities that we had left out on the field that we could have capitalized on, the turnovers that we had. Just things to hurt ourselves. And we felt like we should have and could have won that game, and it just wasn't the turnout. So, that was just the emotions running through.
Justin, how do you feel? The Bucs do in the second half to hold you to 2 catches, and did you feel like they took you out of the game, or that the team went away from you?
Not really. We just missed some plays. Didn't execute fully on certain plays, but I didn't feel like they took me out the game. Just the ball didn't come my way.
Do you encourage that too then? Like when you sit down and watch film with Kevin and Kirk, that, hey, I might be covered, but you've worked very hard to get yourself open in situations where you might not have been last season. Are you encouraging them to take more chances when they might think it's too big a chance?
I feel like I wasn't really, covered that much in the second half to where I couldn't get the ball. It's just so many different people that got to execute their plays before I can get the chance to get the ball. So at the end of the day, those opportunities, they're short. So you got to make the most of those. I feel like I had a lot of opportunities in the first half, just didn't really come my way in the second.
Hey, Justin, not necessarily as an individual, but as an offense, how do you guys balance, learning some things from the first game, but then flipping the page really quickly on a short week?
Yeah, well, I feel like we kind of already know, what we missed out on and, the things that we needed to work on. Of course, watching the film, it's right there in front of you. So it's not really, long to really look at the film, seeing what you could do better and fixing it off that. And then you don't want to focus on the L's too long. You want to see what you can do better and then focus on to the next week. And this is a new opportunity for us to be 1-1,
Just being the competitor that you are, you talked about balance. How do you balance that competitiveness when you go to Kirk and when you know you can get the ball and you're not getting the ball, but you understand other players on the team need to get the ball to set you up? How do you balance that where you interject and say, hey, it's time to give me the ball now, Kirk?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like just with the connection with me and Kirk, I feel like everyone knows when I should be able to be included into the offense or not. At the end of the day, it's not my decision. I have the confidence in Kirk and KO to draw it up and give me the ball whenever it's the right time to. So I always will try to prove to them and the rest of this team that I'm always going to be out there giving it my 100%. And, whenever the ball is coming my way, I'm making the most of those opportunities. So, it's all up to them when they want to throw me the ball or, when they want to add me into the plan. But, my mindset is the same as always.
What are the